Hello, hello.
We're coming to you from a different location today. Very exciting with this very fabulous mirror.
I know.
We are at our new photo shoot for a few new things that we're bringing up soon. And this is the dressing room. We thought we'd show you.
Yeah, have a bit of a
Fun,
different
isn't it?
location, and hopefully as well we're going to take some sneaky behind the scenes footage that we'll pop at the end. So you can see a bit of the goings on of the photo shoot. It's always a good fun day.
It really is, yeah.
And it's always really nice to see things like
How
come
they
into
work
reality.
and-
It sort of like cements everything. Like,
Yes,
oh, it looks
that's
like
so
this. This
true.
is great.
Yeah, because you see the pattern idea, you then, we make the samples and stuff, but for maybe different people, different models, and so today we get to see them on the models, and it's always very exciting. I like it. What's not exciting is the heat. Today London
Yes.
is like 1,000,000 degrees. And so I'm not drinking tea, I'm just drinking water because I can't even face anything hot today at all.
I'm doing the typical British thing of no matter how hot it is, I'm still going to have a cup of tea
I
today.
mean, it makes that, like they say, it refreshes it. I
don't know
because
if
I'm
it's
Italian,
true.
it doesn't
I
work. But yeah, so what have we been up to in June and July? I guess we're almost at the end of July, which is mad. Hello. Do you want to come in? Do you want to come and say hello? Say hello to the camera. This is Chloe. She's the latest addition to the Uppbeat team, and today she's modelling for us. So we're very excited to see her on a few of our patterns. Off you go.
Sneaking into it first.
Get ready. So, June. What happened in June? Sorry.
Not
Don't show. We'll cut that.
So in June, I think we had two releases. We had a big Stitch School release and a big pattern release. Stitch School, I think one was a big one for us too.
Yes,
we were the models.
for the swimwear. Zara,
for the swimwear, yeah.
swimsuit and bikini.
And yeah, I think both of us have made another version. I always think when we have patterns that come out, and then especially if you've modelled them, if we go ahead to make another version, you're like, yeah, I really like this. I really like this.
Definitely. Yeah, because I think so we've both made ourselves versions in a patterned fabric.
Yes.
The samples were in solid, which is great for showing off all the details. I think it made sense for the photo shoot, but now we've gone and jazzed it up.
Yeah,
and we're very excited, and we're actually gonna get a chance to wear them soon.
Yeah,
we're going for a team day swim in the pond, so I'm very excited. But yeah, that was the big Stitch School launch, and we just can't wait to see lots of Zara swimwear popping up.
Yeah, it's already started, hasn't it? It's so nice to see. And if you're a bit worried about it, it's a Stitch School masterclass, so it comes with all the skills you need to know for making your own swimwear. It's taught by myself and by Layla, who you probably will have seen on Stitch School before. And
it's so detailed.
I
kept dipping in and out of it at points because there's parts where I was like, okay, I think I get this, and then like, oh, and now, that's how you do it. Again, it's so useful for something like swimwear, which is not super like straightforward if you haven't sewn anything like that before. Like,
it's very different to your standard sewing up some cotton.
Exactly.
Type of skills, and we sort of labelled the class as intermediate. But the pattern is intermediate, but with the class, if you're a confident beginner, if you're willing to give it a stab,
absolutely,
you can have
what
swimsuit
you need
really
to
quickly.
know is like a zigzag stitch. Really,
yeah,
that is the thing.
Yeah,
that is the basis, and then things are more complex, but it's just about doing everything in the right order and taking your time. Definitely take your time.
Yeah,
it's nice. It's a nice, satisfying make.
I actually really like because I made mine on Sunday, and it was so nice to set up my sewing space, and you don't need your iron.
No,
you don't need your
nice.
overlocker. So I was just like, sewing machine. Oh, I'm ready to go.
Done. Yeah. That's
minimal
so true.
tidying up. So
true.
It seems like a massive project, but actually,
it's not. Also, it's small pieces, so it does go faster than making a massive dress with a massive skirt, for example.
Yeah.
So it's lovely. Highly recommend. And then the other thing that came out is what you're wearing.
The Una dress. I think June is the theme of like quicker sews because Una is so quick.
So I love it. I am obsessed.
Yeah. No,
again,
I really like it.
I modelled for Una, and straight away I made myself another version, like basically the same that we made as the sample. Same fabric. I just added like a little tie on the straps, and then I made myself another one, and I may or may not be making another one tonight to wear tomorrow, so we'll see. But she's great. She's fast. She doesn't take that much fabric.
No.
She works in cotton. Is I think all the samples we made
Yeah.
were
Oh,
cotton.
mine was linen
viscose.
viscose.
Which was beautiful the way it
Yeah.
falls. And then this is just
This viscose is a really light sort of viscose chalet. So super
Lovely.
light. Yeah.
The
No,
best
I'm really
for this
pleased
kind of
with it.
weather, because
That's
you
it.
just want something floaty.
So yeah, there's a version with elastic like this around the waist, but if it's too hot and you can't have anything touching you, there's a version with just ties, so it sort of skims the body rather than bringing it in at the waist.
And I made the one with the ties for a very loud print that I used. That's quite large. So I didn't want anything interrupting the print, and the front and the ties are perfect because they just like gently pull you in, but they don't disturb anything on the print. So yeah, highly recommend doing it as well. Love it, obsessed, and we'll make many, I'm sure.
There are, I think I'm wearing one. There's at least one more on the rail to be photographed. There's an exciting Una hack.
Una hack coming
which I'm really interested to see.
Yeah, me too.
So
I'm gonna have to
Una
try
Madness.
that as well. Una Madness, yes.
But otherwise, we've of course had some more Stitch School tutorials go up. It's been a bit of an overlocker love fest this month.
I know,
So
it's nice.
We've shown you how to gather on an overlocker, which is so
much
speedy.
faster.
so speedy. So it works perfectly for like if you're out gathering a really big skirt. So just like big lengths of material, and you can still adjust it. It's not that it's stuck.
Because that's what surprised me. I thought, but do you have to like get the gathering right straight away? But no, you still can
so
adjust
it's really good.
the length. Yeah.
And then also how to do some different hems. So how to do a rolled hem and a lettuce hem on your overlocker. And we've got another hem one coming up. We had a bit of a hem session one day.
The rolled hem is such a beautiful finish. I did one on a little hem frill that we do for a few of our patterns, and it's so cute. Like it would work on Alba, the ruffle. That
oh my god, that would save you so much
time because that's a big frill. I feel like you could do it on the Nomi. Would it work on jersey? Maybe not.
You could. It might be a little bit bulky. It would have to be quite a lightweight jersey, or you go.
Lettuce hem, which is a much more
like,
fun,
woo!
like wavy way. The ultimate shift dress hem frill. That's nice. More like it. Yeah, it's just so nice because it's, I think, a very neat finish. It takes no time, which is great, and it's just light, isn't it? If you have a floaty fabric and you don't want to make it heavier by like doing your turn up.
I've just remembered I used to do it a lot on linings as well.
Oh.
If I had a dress with a proper lining, and I couldn't be bothered to spend the time to properly turn it up and do it, I'd just whiz around with the rolled hem.
So clever, and it's bulky again.
So
underneath it,
that's it. Nice. And then with the lettuce hem, I've been thinking, I'm going to steal an idea from my friend, who's made a little kind of, not super cropped, but short t-shirt. And done a lettuce hem around there and around the sleeves.
Cute. That's really 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Classic white t-shirt with that little hem. I think
you
with
do
like the ultimate t-shirt. Oh yeah, Lucy would good. Yeah.
So cute.
We'll see.
Lots of possibilities just to jazz up your hems.
Yes.
Hems. They don't have to be boring. But so they're just nice, I think, the way that Stitch School just has new bits and bobs. It might be things that you already know how to do, but you need a refresher, you haven't done it in ages, or it might be something completely new that you didn't know that your overlocker could do, or you could do on your machine. And
that's it.
It's just
feel
so
like
handy.
There's stuff to watch when you're sat down sewing, but there's also stuff to watch if you're like, I'm having a cup of tea.
Yes.
I'm on my lunch break, but I'm sat at my computer and I want to change what I'm looking at. You can just sort of take
Fridays are really good for that. For example, with Julie, she's just chatting you through various things like alterations and things like that. It's really nice. There's lots on there.
So coming up, obviously, photo shoot today is the kind of marker of everything that's coming up in the next few months.
Our new collection.
Exactly.
New season.
And over the next couple of months. Coming up to 3 months. So we've got 3
releases.
Big new releases.
Yeah.
One very, very, very soon.
Yes, so soon. And we think that's going to be very we think you guys are gonna love that.
Yes, I'm excited
Yeah.
about this one. It's I don't know how much to
new
say. I know
possibilities,
lots of
I'm
new
gonna say.
possibilities, lots of versions.
Lots of versions. It works in lots of fabrics.
I think it could be styled in quite a lot of different ways, depending on the different
Definitely.
variations.
Definitely.
Um,
And very exciting still for the hot weather,
yeah,
I would
perfect,
say. Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that's exciting. Stay tuned.
Then soon after that is a stitch school workshop.
Mhm.
Give that away with some more skills with a garment that is oh, it's tricky
What
to
do you
say.
say?
I think it's trans-seasonal,
Yes, I would
It's
say
both
so.
summer and cooler weather.
Yeah, perfect autumn, I think. One of the versions we're photographing today. I'm
Yes,
like,
yes,
that would take
definitely.
me through autumn beautifully.
And I think sort of the main skills in it are can help you create some very like on trend garments
Nice.
at the moment.
Very nice. So that will be August.
That is August, the
August,
start
yeah.
of August.
Lovely. And then...
And we're also shooting something for the start of September,
Yes. Yeah.
which is like super classic.
You need this in your wardrobe,
yeah.
basically.
And
we surprisingly didn't have a pattern like this, which
yeah,
surprised me. Like, going
it was
through
one
the
of those
archive.
ones. Yeah, we're
Like,
like,
oh.
we need this.
Yeah. So that would be a
and-
useful one.
Chloe and I, who's modelling, are basically the same size, and I tried on all her samples for this.
Perfect.
So I'm like, yes, I need
I
one.
will
I've
make
seen it now.
Excellent.
And we also have one more pattern, one of our older patterns coming that we've graded
Yes.
up to 18 to 30. So
This is
more
very
coming in the
exciting.
gang.
So we
It's a
have a
classic.
long list of patterns that we want to update the sizing on all of our patterns. It just takes us a little bit of time, but we're getting there. And this one I think is a huge
Yeah,
one. Like,
absolutely.
It's a staple one.
Yes, it was important
It
for
was
this one to
important
be
to
done.
have this, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's again, it's a great pattern and also a great basis for creating, customizations
Yes.
and things like that. And I think it's a very good one. I'm excited about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
No, that's good, and that is mid-August, I think.
Yes, there you go.
So yeah, and the only other
Fancy.
news we have is sad news.
Very sad news.
Is that our beloved pattern manager Nicole is moving on to chillier climates.
Chillier climates for sure.
But very exciting one. She is moving to Canada in a couple of weeks' time, and we're really sad to see her go.
It's so sad. How long has she been at the
She's
company?
been here
Like 5?
about 5 years, at least 5 years, maybe
Amazing.
5.5. Yeah, so she's a real solid staple member
Yeah.
of the team.
I don't know
And-
what we're going to do with her, to be honest. But, we're very excited for her. She's moving to like a beautiful place.
Yes.
She's going back to school as well. She's
Yeah,
going to do a
more
course,
learning.
More learning.
And she's been wanting to do it sort
For
of
a long time.
yeah.
I think
pre-pandemic.
wasn't
It was planned, yeah.
bless her.
So we're very, very excited for her.
It's
But
very
of course,
good. But also,
sad to
don't
see
go! But yeah, so she will be very missed. She writes all the instructions, just so you know. She does all the illustrations.
yeah, it's a
She
huge amount.
is like a fountain of knowledge that I write to all the time
Yeah.
when I'm stuck on a step.
Yeah.
So who am I going to write to? This is the problem. But yeah, so we're very sad. Very sad, but it is happy news.
It is.
For
It's
her.
very exciting. We won't be sad anymore when she's sending us pictures of her
I
in the
know.
mountains
With
with,
a
her
beautiful
gorgeous
dog.
husky. We'll just be jealous.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
It's
But,
all
yeah.
good. But yeah, I think that sums up our June and July.
yeah.
And we'll see you again soon, I'm sure. And we can't wait for you to see all the things we're photographing today. Okay, bye.
Bye.